Yeah, Shalom Israel.
Shalom.
All right. We are the I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yahanna. We've been teaching the truth according to this Bible since 1969. I am Officer Makar Kwabal, and today's topic we're going to be teaching on removing the mystery from heaven and hell. All right, or should I say hell and heaven? All right, though we're going to be going into hell first. All right. Because I want to start with this. We have a lot of Asherite brothers and sisters here, so I want to say, el hombre blanco es el diablo, de lo que la Biblia habla de, which means the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. All right. Now, even when you go all on the internet, you're seeing a lot of Christians talking about dreams they went to hell and how the place was so terrible. It had fire. It had a red man or some creature with a horn, with a fork, and so forth. All right. But we in the I.S.U.P.K, being taught under our commanding general, all right, will no longer fall for these fables. All right. Because we have all been seduced. The planet Earth have been seduced by Christianity. All right, so we're going to go right into the scriptures. We're going to go to 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 16. All right, so anybody have it? Can read. 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 16. Baba Kasha.
Book of 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 16. For we have not followed cunningly devised fables.
All right, let me hear louder.
For we have not followed cunningly devised fables.
For we have not followed. We have not followed cunningly devised fables. All right. As we all know, the white man was a liar from the beginning. All right. And we in the I.S.U.P.K are here under the commanding General Yahanna to pull down all these lies. All right, read on.
When we made known unto you the power and coming of our Lord Jesus Christ.
All right. Now, if you look into different doctrines like Egyptology, all right, you look into you will hear about Hades. Even the Egyptians bury themselves in the tombs and carry the wealth with them. They're putting coins over persons' eyes who go into Hades and so forth. All right, all these things are just fables. All right, so what we're going to go into here now is when this started, or where this philosophy, all right, of hell as the Christians presented, where that stems from. All right, Officer McQuark, you'll just give me that little piece of history there. We're going to go into the history, a little history of Dante's Inferno. All right. All right, so you can go ahead and read.
Dante's Inferno. During the 1300s, Dante had a dream about a mystical place called hell.
During the 1300s, all right, before the 1300s, there was no concept of hell according to Christian doctrine. All right, read on.
Okay. Now, in that dream, it had 33 chambers of death, one for each sin, with 3 stances. The stances are Inferno, which is hell, Purgatorio, which is purgatory, and Paradiso, which is heaven.
All right, Tawara. All right, now, he then showed this dream to another man called Saint Thomas Aquinas, and he took this doctrine and philosophy of hell and spread it all over the Roman Catholic Church, and that is why this stands as Christian dogma today. This was spread all over the Christian church. All right. Now, what is some of the things that Christians say about hell? The Christian mind. What is the Christian mindset or the Christian concept concerning hell? Anybody can shoot for it.
Okay. Some Christians just say that when you sin, right, you go to this place called hell,
right?
Where you go have fire. This man with a pitchfork,
right?
And a sense told me to say like stuff like that.
Anybody else? Whatever, anything that Christians say about hell, or things that you all in past times, being the old man, had believed about hell? Right.
You're going and burning and eating on fire.
Right.
And you continue burning, and when it gets ash, you go fall back again and burn again.
Right. Anybody else? Right, go ahead. Chupa Barrier.
Fire and brimstone.
Right.
You know, when you sin according to how you live.
Right.
Transport straight to hell.
Right. Right. Anybody want to add anything else? Or that is it, Salakia, or Officer Barrier? That is it? All right. Yeah.
And also, because doesn't really say hell under the ground.
Right. Good point. Good point. Right. Officer Tazo. Right.
If you, when you go to hell, right? You got something that you used to do. Somebody gonna take and gonna do the same thing.
Do the same thing.
Over.
Right. Can.
If you used to rape, somebody gonna rape you over.
Can. I heard that myself.
Yeah.
No, but it have one main thing and something important also that Christians bring out concerning hell.
Right.
I ain't hear nobody touch on it as yet. I don't know if anybody can pull that up, because this is important, that these strongholds and Christian concepts be dismantled under the I.S.U.P.K. So we're bringing them out today. All right? Yeah. Go ahead, Officer Tazo.
The devil is a red man with a pitchfork and a tail.
All right, you mentioned the right person, but it's something in the lines of power. Officer Yaka.
Is it that the devil let us make it?
All right. I'll roll it out for the time being. Right.
Is it that the devil in the Christian doctrine, the devil or this red man with a pitchfork does what he wants?
That is much way closer. That is close to what we're looking for. Anybody else? Real important. This is one of the foundations that have people in this hell mindset. Go ahead, Officer Shah. Right around the same area as Officer Maikwa. Go ahead, Officer Tazo.
For me right now, it's Satan is our opposition to the Most High. You know, he'll do you what you want.
All right, give Officer Tazo a hand. That is one of the main points, right, that have the concept of hell as a major stronghold, right? Christians bring out or say or lie to say that Satan is in charge of hell. All right? Satan is opposing to the Most High, as the officer bringing out. All right? So before we go to that passage of scripture, somebody will just read from Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. All right? Because this is important, right? We must have proof, evidence of history to support the things that we may say biblically. Anything according to this Bible must be proven. All right, so somebody give me Romans chapter 15 and verse 4.
Book of Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Read that again.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
So whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. So when we want to understand what is hell, where is hell, we need to go to the things that were written in these records aforetime. All right. So now I want somebody to give me Job chapter 1 and verse 6. So we're going to understand that God and Satan is not opposing parties. All right. All right, go ahead.
The book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
All right, read it again.
Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
Right.
And Satan came also among them.
And who came with them?
And Satan came also among them.
And Satan came also among them. All right, read on.
And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence cometh thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth.
From going to and fro in the earth. So Satan goes to and fro in the earth doing his job or his duty as directed by the Most High. All right, read on.
And from walking up and down in it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 8. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job?
Has thou done what?
Hast thou considered my servant Job?
All right, so the Most High now is asking concerning Job. Just as how the Most High asks concerning each and every one of us today. All right, read on.
That there is none like him in the earth. A perfect and upright man.
A what?
A perfect and upright man.
All right, read on.
One that feareth God and escheweth evil.
And hate evil. Job was a man that despised evil. Job is an example of the men in the I.S.U.P.K under commanding General YAHANNA. We despise evil. We hate evil. All right. Read on.
Verse 9. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Doth Job fear God for naught? Verse 10. Hast thou now, Salakia, hast not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he had on every side?
All right.
Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land.
All right. Hold there for a second. So, who does all this? Who puts that hedge around us and makes us increase? Who's the one being responsible for protecting righteous men of the Most High? Who's the one responsible for that? Who is the one responsible for putting a hedge around us according to the scriptures? Go ahead, Officer Tazo. Right, can go ahead, read on.
Verse 11. But put forth thine hand now and touch all that he had.
So Satan is asking something. Read it again.
But put forth thine hand now and touch all that he had,
right?
And he will curse thee to thy face. Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he had is in thy power.
Read it again.
And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he had is in thy power.
Behold, now the Most High power here have given permission, all right, to Satan to touch the substance of Job. All right, read on.
Only upon himself put not forth thine hand,
but take not his life. Read on.
So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Verse 13. And there was a day when the sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. And there came a messenger unto Job and said, The oxen were plowing and the asses feeding beside them. And the Syrians fell upon them,
right,
and took them away. Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped to thee to tell thee.
Nice. So now here we see where Satan was given authority by the Most High to touch the substance of Job. All right. Here you could see where permission was granted. Satan is not opposed to the Most High. Satan is an obedient servant of the Most High, not contradictory to the Most High. All right, just jump to verse 2 and verse 1. Verse 2, chapter 1. Salakia, chapter 2, verse 1. Salakia.
Book of Job, chapter 2 and verse 1. Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
Right, so this is proof again. All right. The same thing is going to happen again. Go ahead, read on.
And Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. Verse 2. And the Lord said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro into the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Verse 3. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man,
Right, read on.
one that feareth God and escheweth evil, and still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. Verse 4. And Satan answered the Lord and said, Skin for skin, yea, all that a man had will he give for his life. Verse 5. But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. Verse 6. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, he is in thine hand.
What the Lord said?
Behold, he is in thine hand.
The Most High Power said, Behold, he is in thine hand. All right? Except to prove also that this is done by the Most High. Go ahead. All right, paraphrase.
Like when that is in his hands, and he will heal or destroy.
Right, can. All right, another one is I God, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. All right, so that is the job of the Most High. He have angels that work for him to execute these orders that are given. All right, so what we're going to do also, all right, to remove this mystery from hell, all right, we're going to go now to what the psalmist spoke about. That is Psalms chapter 18 and verse 4.
If I could mean in that same Job chapter 1, right from verse 6 to down.
Right, cancer.
It was a council, right, that the Lord was having, right?
Right, can. Right.
Every month we just have a general council.
Right.
Right, so
can.
Most High with the angels was having a council. That was going on here, and the reason why they say and Satan presented himself also among them, because his job was a little bit different.
Right.
To the other angels.
Can.
Satan's job is to do destruction and evilness on the face of the earth.
Right, can.
That's his job. And also if we continue to read down as you always reading from verse 8, Job 1 and verse 8. The Lord had told Satan to do our job. Satan then just go to the Lord and say, I'm doing this. That is to show that the Lord created Satan to do evilness and destruction.
Right.
And so just as Makasi was a good servant that he was said. So that how it was it. I see it never had no battle in heaven. Satan is a perfect angel for the Lord who obeys his commandments. Right?
All right. But before you give me Psalms, all right, as the camp leader officer Galawan bring another point, just give me Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 12. All right, because there's some need to be brought out to remove some of the misconceptions concerning Lucifer, right, and the devil. All right, Isaiah 14 and 12. Satan and the devil still are here.
Look at Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
O
Lucifer, son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst walketh the nations, weakeneth the nations. Verse 15. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Right. Read on.
I will sit also upon the mountain of the congregation, in the sides of the north.
Right. So this scripture is talking about the white man sitting in the mount of the congregation, looking over the earth, or position himself as a ruler on the planet. All right, and judging from the sides of the north. We're speaking about America, speaking about Babylon the Great. All right, read on.
14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
All right, he will be like what?
I will be like the Most High.
Right, read on.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell,
Mm-hmm.
to the sides of the pit.
Read on.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee.
Salakia, read that part again.
They that see thee.
They that see thee. Read on.
Shall narrowly look upon thee.
Shall narrowly look upon thee. All right. When this person is revealed, he's going to be looked upon as suspect. All right. Read on. Go ahead, Salakia. Yeah. Right. Can. Yeah. Go ahead, Officer McQuarrie. Yeah.
Is it like when you see somebody stealing from you?
Right.
Right? For a period of time, but like you don't know who it is
right.
stealing from you.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you come to realize, wait now. My son was stealing from me.
Right.
Understand? But I mean, everybody in the house didn't know who it was until that time.
Mm-hmm.
So now everybody watching says, wait now, is you doing this all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a good example?
Well, yeah, that's an example because as the scriptures say, Satan have transformed himself to an angel of light. So there is now how we be looked upon as suspect because Christianity has sold the white man as this great person, as this righteous person. But as according to scriptures, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. All right.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Is this the what?
Is this the man?
Is this the man? All right. So this scripture shows that he is a man. So there's a difference between Lucifer, all right, and the devil. We have to understand that. We have to understand the difference between Lucifer, which is a man, all right, and Satan, which is an angel that works for the Most High. All right? Yeah, go ahead, Officer Yakar.
That's a few days ago.
Christian
again.
Right.
You know, those are things you have a witness.
Right.
You know, pastor and stuff. And I brought up this same scripture. And the Christian have the audacity. So when I say, well, you know, this showing that Satan is the devil is a man.
Right.
Lucifer. So that's a title that they use.
We said is a what?
Say that it's a title they give him. So the title man is a title. According to him. The deception of Christianity.
Yeah, Christians will always come up with some sort of foolishness to justify, right, the doctrine and the dogma, right, in every which way, right, but it will come with suggestions and what they think and what they feel, but no biblical evidence, right. It make me remember a tape I was watching with Commanding General Yahanna when he brought out concerning hell, right, to the public. They was like shocked. They wanted to know, like, nah, like this man had to be mad. And when he brought the biblical precepts to prove this, everybody was amazed. You know, so this doctrine have been coming upon us years, hundreds of years, until it becomes a normal thought process. You know, as the scriptures say, the devil is the prince and the power of the air. Through media, through TV, through radio, we constantly being fed with these doctrines, philosophies, and ideas until it becomes a part of ourselves, you know, and then we start operating according to the white man, you know. So Christ had to turn and tell them rightfully, you are of your father the devil, you know, the same spirit, and that is what the UPK have drawn out of us. We have rebuilt, all right, and come into this new light in the I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General Yahanna, all right. So let's go now to Psalms chapter 18 and verse 4.
And so, okay, if I just made that
right.
As rightfully just said, Lucifer is a man.
Right.
Lucifer is a man. Satan is different.
Right. Can.
In verse 12, when it said, how art thou fallen from heaven? Right. Remember, Lucifer is a man. So it doesn't mean he in the sky with the Most High. And fall from the sky. Since heaven is the white man, just right.
Right, can.
The white man controls the planet Earth. Since heaven is the banks he controls.
Right.
School textbook, oil and gas. Right? Why again the white man control?
Everything.
Right? Everything he controls. He controls the history, he controls the media.
Right.
Right?
He controls this society.
He controls the society.
Can.
This society.
Yeah, can officer Swan. Can.
The Lord is going to make him fall from that heaven.
Right.
All the things he controls is going to fall from that old Lucifer.
Right.
Which is just the man. Son of the morning. Right? A sun is a star. Right? When you're watching the sky, that's bright thing is really a star. Right? But in this sun here, it says sun, S-O-N, son of the morning.
Right.
Right? It's just a metaphor. So they're talking about a human, right?
Right.
Again, another white man. When they watch the morning and they see a bright sun in the sky, right? It's something real bright in the sea. Right? So when they say the sun of the morning, which is a really star, it's talking about the white man's Superman. You know, when they watch Superman, it's a star.
Right.
Everybody want to be Superman.
Right.
What's Batman, the next white man? Everybody want to be this white man. What's Caesar Borgia with the light us and tell us he's Christ. Everybody want to be Caesar Borgia.
Right.
You understand? That's talking about sun at the morning. You understand?
Can.
But it was going to make all that fall to the ground just now, right? So we're talking about here. That man, the so-called white man, who's Lucifer, it was going to make all of that fall just.
Can. All right. So, and these is good points and notes that the camp leader, Officer Galawan, bringing out. All right. Notes that we ought to take, you know, for future reference. All right. Because this can be used to teach other brothers and sisters also and even re-edify, right, ourselves. All right. Right. So we're going to go to Psalms chapter 18 and verse 4 to 6. Salah here.
Psalm chapter 18, verse 4. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid.
All right, read it again.
Psalm chapter 18, verse 4.
Right.
The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid.
No. A little kind of like a backdrop, a little history on this. During this time, David had a lot of enemies of the heathens, all right, even enemies among his own people, all right. So David is expressing a way that he felt, and he's going to explain what it is taking place in this passage of scripture. Read on.
Verse 5. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. Verse 6. In my distress, I called upon the Lord.
All right. So, where's our example today? When the so-called black man, native Indian man, and Hispanic man feels as though the sorrows of death are around him. All right. What conditions a black man will use and make a phrase or a statement like this? All right. Go ahead.
Constant oppression.
Right.
Constant like police brutality.
Right. Good point.
You're going and looking for jobs and just being turned down. Oppression on the job.
Right.
Itself.
Right.
You understand? Stuff like that.
Right. Anybody else? Right. Go ahead, Officer Yakad.
Just plain out poverty, sir.
Poverty.
Ghettos,
Right.
problems. You know, your own family, your wife, the ribs.
Right.
You have all these issues.
Daily challenges. Right. Can.
All these psychological, brainwash, get
Right.
abuse.
All right. Anybody else?
When get pushed to the point because of property.
Right.
Because they feel like all when they work in, it's short and then it's the pay.
Right.
They raise the rent, they can't live.
Right. Systematic oppression. Right. I feel you. Right.
So now a small argument to somebody get on you.
Right. Right. So basically, we're saying that come down and transfer to black on black crime. Right. Go ahead. All right. Can anybody else? Go ahead. True Papa.
the way the system set for our people to live in.
Right.
For the one the other day, I went up and I went by the hospital, and on the way to the hospital, I was like, after only 90
Right.
the two sides of the road with people just walking around like zombies.
Right.
Yeah, walking around like zombies. Some of them on drugs.
Right.
Some of them looking to see who probably they could stick up because an oppressive state.
Right. Can. So, right. Can. Anybody else want to bring us something specific? Yeah. Officer Shah.
I feel like we need like the nation that we same crime, right?
Right.
And we do the same crime because the judgment of that.
Right.
The adding way more for me.
Right. Good point. Yeah, Officer Shah. Good point. Yeah. White supremacy. Right. Good point. Right. What Officer Shah was bringing out, even in the judgments in crime, right? The so-called black man, Native Indian man, and Hispanic man always receives a harsher judgment. All right, and that is because of white supremacy. All right, so the scales right now in this captivity, in this hell that we're in, the scales are tipped against us. The scales are off. All right, so it have some others that may put you or have you in this similar situation as David, and that is for example, child support. All right, child support is our next big thing against the black family. All right, so you know, and it's so amazing that when I look at child support, if a black man, Native Indian, Hispanic, miss 2 payments, 3 payments, the police come and grab you up and put you in prison, right? Because that now was designed to oppress the black man and destroy the black home. But if you really look now at the different bracket, now if somebody owing like $300,000, right, on some big apartment that I take from the bank, they're not being grabbed up and put in prison. But remember, to access these loans, to access these finances, that was not positioned for the so-called black man. So the judgment for that crime is the same, and the price range or the effect in terms of price is vastly different. It might go from $600 TT, all right, child support, to $300,000 that somebody will be owning on some sort of apartment or something like that. So child support is another place will make you feel trapped, and the snares are hell, the snares are death surrounding. You're running all over the place hiding. You know what I mean? I don't want to say somebody place we just hide, because Babylon goes start to find, the police go start to find black people. You know that kind of way? And this takes a toll on the black home, right? Another major thing, right? And this is even from in the womb, which is abortions, right? You know that a survey from 2008, and they say abortions was the leading cause of death worldwide, right? I think it's something like 42 million, you understand, persons for the year. You listen to the number, that is above cancer, above stroke, above HIV, you know, and that is amazing to see what the white man will put in place to destroy the black man even from the womb, because most of these abortion clinics set up around poor communities. All right, and that is important to note, right? These places are not set up around the white areas, Westmoreland, you know what I mean, and all the other places overseas, right, where there are people that have wealth. All right, so there's constant systematic oppression for the so-called black man, Native Indian man, and Hispanic man. All right, yes, so yeah.
So with that being said,
Right, can.
So, seeing that clinics, abortion clinics, liquor stores, and churches set up around almost every ghetto everywhere that black, Hispanics, and Native Americans exist, which means white people know very well what they're doing, and they just want it in their community.
Exactly. Right, and we know being put under that white culture, right, which just brings death, because that is all the white man can produce. That is his nature, that is his way. Anything he designed will just lead to death. All right, and that's in the I.S.U.P.K. We need to come back to black culture. All right, go ahead, Officer Mike.
Even as a person on the abortion.
Right.
Somebody, the television ads.
Right.
Specifically geared towards black inspired and Native Indian.
Right?
When it was in the family structure and the people are placed in the ad.
Right.
Right. It's their own people.
Right. Right. Can.
So that
Right. Affect the mind. Right. Can. The prince and the power of the air. Can. All right. So now we're gonna move to Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. Babakasha. All right, but just before we read that, and it's such a sad thing. That is why we really need real brotherhood and sisterhood. Because when you really look at the grand scheme of things, for example, a so-called black man going to prison for child support, it comes as though you going to jail for being poor. That is the evilest thing. When really that is the evilest thing that a rulership, right, or people in rulership can do to somebody. You actually go in and spend time in prison, away from your family, away from your children, so the house now has no head and no guide because you being a poor person. That is the wickedest thing. The white man is an evil bastard. All right. So let's go to Matthew chapter 10 verse 28.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. Read.
Yeah, can. Go ahead, Officer Tazo.
All right, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
Right.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
All right, read that again.
God. Matthew chapter 10 verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body.
Right, fear not them that can kill the body. All right, so the black man right now is experiencing a lot of police brutality, black and black crime. You know, persons are being killed daily. Even I think for the past 26 days in Trinidad, 54 persons have been murdered. All right, even 2 grandmothers passed in these murders. All right, so this death is rampant, right? But the scripture is telling us, fear not him, all right, that can kill the body. Read on.
But are not able to kill the soul.
But are not able to kill the soul. Read on.
Right? But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Where?
Both soul and body in hell.
In hell. So the scriptures are letting us know, fear him. This is the one we ought to fear, the most high power that can destroy both soul and body in hell. All right. Now, when you look so-called black man, Native Indian, and Hispanic man, right? When we in this condition, all right, and you're already living under these conditions, you're going to experience death. Some of us not guaranteed to live beyond the 20s, right? But to stay or to walk away from the Most High, right, and still suffer having AIDS, still suffer having diabetes, still suffer, right, under extreme poverty, right? This is your soul being punished, right? You're suffering and then being put to death. All right, so we now must understand as a people that in hell on the earth here, we have a responsibility, right, to return to the Most High, and returning to the Most High now is what will bring us out of this hell. All right, it have a precept here that kind of like clarifies this a little more. All right, that's Baruch 4 and 1. If somebody could read that in the meantime, Babakasha. So like who was reading Psalms 18 and 4? Who was reading that? Yeah. Who was reading Psalms 18 and 4 before? You? All right, come. Where I reach? No, that is Officer Tazo holding that from. Psalms 18 and 4. You had reached verse 6? You had completed verse 6, right? Yeah, just let's select here, Officer Tazo, just hold that a minute. Holy Baruch a minute. All right. Right. Can go ahead. Read verse 6.
Verse 6. In my distress, I called upon the Lord.
Right. Hold on, select here. All right. This is a point I want to bring up. All right. Read it again. Verse 6.
The book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 6.
Right.
In my distress, I called upon the Lord.
Right. So in David's distress, he called upon the Most High. All right. Read on.
And cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple. And my cry came before him.
Right.
Even into his ear.
Right. So read back from verse 4.
Book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 4.
Right.
The sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid.
Right.
Verse 5. The sorrows of hell compassed me about.
Right. The sorrows of hell, which was the condition that David was experiencing. Right. Read on.
The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me.
Right.
Verse 6. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried unto my God.
Right.
He heard my voice out of his temple.
Right. So in hell, David was in hell. In hell, you can call upon the Most High. And that is what we're doing right now. Right now, we're in hell. We're in captivity. Right. And we're in the I.S.U.P.K. calling upon the Most High in hell. All right. Hell is not no. All right. No. 4 dimension or where they say Hades under the ground, right? There is not where hell is. Where hell is, you can call upon the Most High and he will hear you. All right. So now I wanted to go back down to Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 1.
Right.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
Right.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All those that keep it shall
come to life.
Right.
But such as leave it shall die.
Right. And this is the main cause and reason for the so-called black man being in hell today. All right. We have left the commandments of the Most High power. All right. We have left the commandments of the Most High. When we say leave the commandments of the Most High, what is we talking about? The word of Satazo. Right.
Is it leaving? Not some people like the Christian church. They might say, well, like the man in much.
Right.
I've done this some of us from my youth.
Right.
I do this, I do that, nobody cases, which is like some of the laws.
Right.
Not understanding this program, we're supposed to be operating. Like, you're supposed to have one time or another.
Right.
Especially towards the most.
Right.
So now, instead of being carnal about it, people instead of dripping towards being more spiritual or becoming a spiritual man,
right,
they decide to be carnal and handle things in a more physical way where already, or it's not like, I can't say, well, I'm breaking this up.
Right.
So I can't see it.
So let me first go to specifically first. What is some of the things that Israel have done, right, to depart from the laws of the Most High? Let me start with some specifics. All right.
So like I said, right? So one of the things is this program, like,
right,
taking care of each other,
right?
Because you don't never hear somebody saying, well, okay, I'm gonna go into the hospitals and take care of the sick. You know what I mean?
No. As Officer Tazo bringing out that, right? That is basically like one of the main things, because that is what this truth is basically all about. But specifically, give me some specifics.
All right. Laws and brother, because if it's not done in one particular.
All right, just now, Salakia, that is not exactly what I'm looking for. Anybody can specify some things that we have done that made us walk away. That is exactly what I'm looking for, right here, Officer Shah, and there again, right? That is some of the errors that Israel makes. Somebody else can get my next one. Go ahead.
Right.
Right. Right. Can. Go ahead.
Worshiping other gods.
Worshiping other gods. Go ahead. Anybody else?
I want to talk too much. Like it was like going into officer.
Right.
because sometimes like worshiping other gods like money,
Right.
woman, nobody cases now.
Right.
Take away the attention from serving the most side. So
Right.
now we might occupy somewhere else.
Right.
So can't be occupied in things anymore side.
Right.
With the function. So
right.
It's going along what he said.
Right, yeah, can. Right. And another specific one, right, is like celebrating Christmas, right, celebrating Easter, right. Following generally the ways of the heathen. All right, but we have a lot of specifics that we can go to that make Israel fall, all right, or now enter that place of death, all right, because walking away from black culture, which is the culture in the scriptures, all right, that is walking away from the laws of the Most High. Go ahead, Officer Yakar. Right. That's right. The Officer Yakar, all right, that is some of the basics, some of the specifics, all right, that we're looking at, right? So when we do these things, as Officer Yakar brought out, eating pork, crab, lobster, and shrimp, as Officer Shah mentioned, all right, marrying the other nations, celebrating Christmas, celebrating Easter, and so forth, and coming to the general theme of things that Officer Taz was talking about, which is hating a brother and so forth. Now, these things now is what make us fall and come to this place, all right, because we walk away from our culture, all right, and this now is why we in this place, why we in this condition, why we in hell, all right, and have other nations ruling over us, right, because we are lost our economic might, military might, because there's no brotherhood, all right, right. Read it again, Officer Tazo, Baruch 4:1. Yeah.
Luke chapter 1 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
Right.
The Lord hath endured forever. All they that keep it shall come to life.
Right.
But such as leave it shall die.
Right. So when we leave it, we die. And that death doesn't necessitate, as we bring it out, a sudden death. Right. That could be over a Jewish time as suffering, the Most High destroying your soul, and eventually you're being put to death. All right. So this is a good precept to draw in reference in Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. All right. Even homosexuality, you know, just coming to that whole degenerate stage. We right now people taking sex change. You know, you're born a man and they wake up and they decide, hey, I want to be a woman. You know, that kind of way. Destroyed. Just going on that part of death. All right. Having the other nations ruling over us. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Come. Tawana. All right. All right. So now we're going to go where King Solomon spoke also about hell. All right. And he was a little specific, all right, in terms of the location of hell. So if Christians want to know the location of hell, King Solomon now will make that very clear. All right, so we're going to go to Ecclesiastes 3:16. Yeah, no, sorry, so like Ecclesiastes, the Bible. Go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
All right, read that again.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 16. And moreover, I saw the sun, the place of judgment.
So here, King Solomon, he saw under the sun. Under the sun is on the earth. The place of what?
The place of judgment.
The place of judgment. And here on the earth is where judgment takes place. All right? Read on.
That wickedness was there.
That what was there?
That wickedness was there.
Wickedness was there. Go ahead.
And the place of righteousness. That iniquity was there.
The place of what?
And the place of righteousness.
Place of righteousness.
That iniquity was there.
That iniquity was there. All right? So now, good and bad, all is in the same place on the earth. And in this very place on the earth is where judgment takes place. All right? Go ahead.
I mean, as you know, as the scripture says, and especially how Christians like a professor.
Right.
That Solomon was the wisest man in the world.
That ever lived.
That ever lived. So just by the mere fact that they could say that, and he himself, Professor Mooney, just read it.
Right.
That is a with the question now.
Right.
That coming from one of the wisest men.
Right.
That ever lived.
And even beyond that, right? This is thus saith the Lord.
Okay.
All right, because every word that the prophet has spoken is words that were directed and inspired by the Most High. All right. Let's go down now to a story that we always hear from small. You know what I mean? That was ingrained in us, but because white supremacy and Christianity, right? We all missed it, right? Until we met with Commanding General Yahanna, right? That is Jonah chapter 2 and verse 2. All right. And Jonah is going to say where he went also. All right. Jonah is going to explain that hell is a condition on the earth. All right. Give me Jonah chapter 2 and verse 2.
Book of Jonah chapter 2 and verse 2. And said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto the Lord.
Right. So Jonah cried to the Most High by reason of his affliction. All right. So when Jonah was placed in this situation that he was in, all right, he was thrown overboard. All right. And he's going to explain what happened to him. He cried to the Most High. Read on.
And he heard me.
And he did what?
And he heard me.
And the Most High heard him. All right. Read on.
Out of the belly of hell.
Out of the belly of hell. All right. So the Most High heard the cry of this prophet Jonah from the belly of what?
Of hell.
Of hell. All right. Read on.
Cried I, and thou heardest my voice.
And the Most High heard Jonah's voice. So here Jonah, right, was taken down into the depths of the sea, right, by a sea creature, by a whale, all right, and he cried to the Most High. He pleaded to the Most High, and the Most High heard his prayer. All right, so this scripture is bringing clear that hell is a condition. All right, that was all. All right. No, Salakia. All right. Now what we want to do, all right, the Christians have a philosophy. I think Officer Michael was bringing it out a bit earlier, that the Christians bring out that you go into this place when they die and they're being burnt forever and ever. All right. Constant torment, day and night, by this red devil. All right. Now, if that is the case, then the church has some sorting out to do. All right, because according to the scriptures, all right, that is contrary. That is contrary to the Bible. All right, and that scripture we're going to go to is Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14. All right, I was somewhere reading this, you'll read it nice and loud. All right, this is going to talk about their favorite, death and hell. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14.
Book of Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14.
Go ahead, Officer Soa.
And death and hell.
That's now, Salakia. Read it again.
And death and hell.
Now, the Bible is showing you that death and hell, read on,
were cast into the lake of fire.
Was what?
Cast into the lake of fire.
Death and hell was cast into the lake of fire. So now, all the Christian pastors have to answer, all right, to all their followers. What is hell, right? The hell that was going to burn you forever and ever. How is this hell now being picked up and cast into what, Salakia? Read it from the top.
Book of Revelation chapter 20 and verse 15. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
And death and hell was cast into the lake of fire. So all these Christian leaders, according to the Bible, is proven liars and deceivers. You're not going to go into hell and be burned forever and ever. All right? All right? Hell is a living condition on the earth. All right? And this is what we must understand about the Bible, right? According to General YAHANNA, he said, come out of Christianity, come out of the church, and go into the Bible. All right? And you need to get into the I.S.U.P.K to get a full understanding, that full concept concerning hell. All right? The heaven and hell, the two are the most misunderstood. All right? Doctrines or topics in the scripture. Right? Hell is yeah, go ahead. What did you let me tell you 222? We can go through it. Yeah, kind of one can. All right. Let you get Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 22. Somebody can read that for me.
Okay. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 22. The fire is kindled in my anger.
The Moses said, yeah, fire is kindled in his anger. All right, go ahead.
And shall burn.
Where?
On
Okay, the lowest that they get kindle in mine anger, right? Because it's right brought the Most High to jealousy. Same things, topics that we brought up before, serving for gods, right? Selling drugs, and scriptures bring that out as witchcraft, right? Black and black crime, right? So all these things brought the Most High to anger, all right? And he said, this shall burn unto the lowest hell, all right? So the lowest place, the lowest thing I can think about, the Most High wrath or anger will reach there, all right? And shall consume the earth with her increase and set the foundations of the mountains on fire, all right? And that's what we have to understand concerning the Most High, all right? This hell that we're in, we need to come back to these laws. We need to come back to these commandments, statutes, come back to black culture, all right? Bring back black supremacy, all right? And bring ourselves out of this hell. All right, the Torah again, Officer Tazo. All right, so now we're gonna go, all right, and touch on heaven. All right, because this is also a misunderstood topic. All right, heaven is also a condition on the earth. All right, as I bring up before, the white man, that white man, he was a liar from the beginning. All right, the white man, he invent every lie. You understand? And that's what we have to understand. Every lie, the white man invent all. Christ is a white man, the Jews white, the list goes on. All right, the white man invent every lie. Now we have you had the image? You had the image? Yeah.
Want to know what that image is?
Oh, can. Yeah. Well, this image on the screen here is basically. Yeah, so this image on the screen here, is basically the white man image of heaven. You understand? And it's only a homosexual, right? We'll see this as heaven. So you see that everything here, no order, number one, right? And God is our God, our order, as we know, right? You're seeing white people. I look like an African boy there, ain't too sure. A Chinese, right? They're hugging up a polar bear here. This woman, she looking to sleep with this lion, right? Because you know the white man lustful. You understand? They want to have sex with God, sex with animals, every unlawful sex. Always in their mind. It's only they can bring this image. You understand? An image contrary to the Most High. Because this image here, you can't find this nowhere in the Bible. Right? it has scriptures in the Bible that draw references and things. They may interpret it as this, because the white man is a liar. He can't help lie. He lying to your own self, right? And the Jehovah's Witness, they use this to market their religion, to get the so-called, to deceive the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that this is the heaven they're going to go to. All right, this is their promise of a heaven, and as I mentioned before, a hell in some other place, right? But according to the scriptures, your heaven and your hell is on the earth. All right. All right, and we're going to go a little bit now into heaven. The first scripture we're going to bring out is every Christian said this before. All right, this is from the Our Father prayer. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 10. All right, somebody will give me that nice and loud. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 10.
Book of Matthew chapter 6 and verse 10. Thy kingdom come.
Thy what?
Thy kingdom come.
All right, so the Most High kingdom come. All right, read on.
Thy will be done.
Right, so thy kingdom come. Right, so what the disciples are taught to pray is for the kingdom of God to come. We're not going to pray to die to go into no heaven. That is not according to the Bible. All right, so we have to be clear on that. Any so-called black, Native Indian, or Hispanic that praying to die to go into heaven is seduced by Christianity. All right, it's under the spell of Christianity. All right, read on. Thy kingdom come. Read on.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done. So the Most High will be done. All right. What is somebody? What should say this? Wills of the Most High. Or if somebody can give it in a nutshell, what is the will of the Most High? Somebody should ask, what is the will of the Most High? What is the will of the Most High? All right. Is it a nutshell? All right. We can still go to a additional precept, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. All right, this precept was still tying to brotherhood. All right, because this is what we're supposed to be about, brotherhood. And when I say brotherhood, as we always say in the UPK, that is synonymous to sisterhood. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Book of Ecclesiastes.
All right, give it a louder.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
The whole matter. Read on.
Fear God and keep His commandments.
And do what?
And keep His commandments.
And keep His commandments. All right, and that's in a nutshell there, right? The Most High's will is that we keep His commandments, and keeping the Lord's commandments will entail brotherhood and sisterhood. That is what is necessary to bring us to our heaven on earth. All right, so read from the top of Matthew 6 and 10 again.
Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
In where?
As it is in heaven.
In where?
As it is in heaven.
In where?
As it is in heaven.
All right, Salakia, read it again. You missed it.
Thy kingdom come.
Right.
Thy will be done.
Right. In where?
In earth.
In
earth.
In earth. All right, that's the point I want to bring out. His will be done in the earth. All right, read on.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven. All right. So the Most High will is to be done in the earth as it is in heaven. All right. Right. So we ought to keep the laws, commandments, and statutes with structure and with order. Right. Now, what happened is that this kingdom, right, that we're looking to obtain, right, on the earth, we can't obtain this kingdom of heaven celebrating Christmas and Easter and so forth, right? All right. As the scriptures say, learn not the ways of the heathen. All right. The heathenic customs Hedonic ways is that don't have the whole world upside down right now. All right. Let me go down to Revelation chapter 5 and verse 10. All right. So we need black culture. We need black culture and black supremacy. All right, to regain this kingdom on the earth. All right. As Captain Mashak will see on I think it's basically our old tip. You see, as a cold-blooded black supremacist. And that is what we are to become in this truth. All right.
Revelation chapter 5 and verse 10.
Right.
And has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
Reign where?
We shall reign on the earth.
We shall reign on the earth. All right. So this reign, this heaven for the so-called black man, native Indian man, and Hispanic man is on the earth. Here is where the Most High have for us to read. It have a scripture and second Esdras is where the Most High created the earth for our sakes. 654. All right. Are you familiar with that precept? All right. Somebody can get that for me? Tawara. All right. Go ahead.
Second Esdras chapter 6 and verse 55.
Right.
All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Thou madest what?
Thou madest the world for our sakes.
You made the world for our sakes. So right here we're going to remain. Right here we're going to rule on the earth. The earth was created for our sakes. All right. But in saying that, what is taking place right now? Right. Go ahead.
The position is totally opposite.
Right.
Which includes every other race.
Right.
Than our race.
So
everybody else, with the white man being our main adversary.
Right.
At the top coming down from all the nations.
Right. So as I say, everything opposite, right? Which is on point, right? We in hell right now, right? So what scripture well basically can bring out to show you know this scripture was a favorite precept Trooper Barry I'd like to use. What is the situation right now? It have a precept you always used to bring out. I just want to give it away just so to explain we condition versus the white man. I don't know if you can remember that. A situation we in right now on earth. The Most High had chosen us to be righteous leaders on the earth, right? But something else is happening. We're not ruling on the earth right now. All right, but let me just get the scripture for you. I see thinking hard. All right. Anybody think you have it?
I think I remember it, but
you can paraphrase if you can.
Right, I think it's like we just say, easy head and easy tail.
Right, that's a good precept, right. But some more specific.
I mean, is it second Esdras 6 and 9?
Read it, am I here?
I would say Esau is the end of the world.
Right.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
All right, that's a good precept. That's a good precept. But something more specific happening now. Somebody will give me Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Somebody can find for me, I think somewhere in the Psalms the heathen was created to serve. But give me in the meantime, Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Right.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses.
Right.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
All right, read it again.
Verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses.
Right.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Right. So who is the first part is what? The princes upon horses?
Servants upon horses.
Servants upon horses. So who is the servants upon these horses? According to the scripture. And I'm going to get Trooper Barrier. I know this was the favorite scripture. Read it again.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 7.
I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
The princes are walking.
Rick, talk Alahara. Am I here?
Basically, the princes are walking as servants upon.
All right, just now take it in part. Read the first part. Let us break down the first part. I want to hear the first part.
I have seen servants upon horses.
Right. So who is these servants upon the horses?
Right now is the all the heathens on them.
Right.
As Charlotte belonged to
right.
28, that was already curses that before.
I can. Nice.
So basically all the heathens on them, especially Esau.
Right.
It's the ones that are upon the horses.
Right.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And the what?
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And the princes walking, go ahead.
The princes that walking as servants upon the earth is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
All right, let's get Chupa Barriata. All right. And that basically explaining, right, the difference when we're supposed to be in heaven. Now the condition that we're in is in hell. All right, so the white man now, this kingdom, this here now is the white man's heaven, and we are in hell. All right, it's just a trade in conditions or positions on the earth. All right. We're going to go now to Revelation chapter 21 and verse 2. Right. God. Oh, right. So what? Oh, you didn't get us yet. Oh, that was I'm not sure if it's 17, but it was bringing out that the heathen was created to serve. All right, because this is what we need to understand, that these other nations were created to serve under us. All right, but due to sin, due to white supremacy, due to the white man, which is the devil. All right, we're in the condition that we're in right now. All right. If it bongs it up, there's still the marshal. Right. If you have that that precept.
Psalms 18 and 43.
18 and? All right, read it, Lamaya. Right. Right.
43.
18 and 43.
Yeah. Thou hast delivered me from the striving of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen.
Right.
The people whom I have not known shall serve me. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me.
Right.
The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their close places.
Right.
The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and let the God of my salvation be exalted.
Right. That's an excellent precept, and that is basically our heaven. All right, the heathen serving under us. Go ahead, Officer Tazo. Right. Right.
But this David saying, and the Lord saying this thing, it's like David prophesied it.
Right. Right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Right. 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 Now, what somebody saying, but what you're saying is correct. Right. What you're saying is correct. That is basically what it's all about. All right. You want right. Go ahead, Officer. Sure. Right. Go ahead. Isaiah 14 and 2. All right. I read it, am I here?
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Right.
and the house of Israel shall possess them.
Go ahead.
Of the Lord.
Go ahead.
For servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive they work.
All right, go ahead.
Rule over their oppressors.
Don't know. I go to shower this. I go to shower this. Never know, boy. Yeah. That I heavy U.P.K precept there. Yeah, we go take that. Can anybody else want to add anything? Right, go ahead, Officer Yakan.
This me as well. This is Psalm 102.
Psalms 102.
And verse 22.
Right. These are the precepts we have to know because we taken back that kingdom. Not by observation like the Christian church, by the way. All right, go ahead, Officer Yakan. Psalms
102.
102.
22. That when the people are gathered together,
right,
and the kingdoms to serve the Lord.
Go ahead, read from the top again.
Verse 22.
Right.
Psalm 102 and verse 22. When the people are gathered together,
and
the kingdoms to serve the Lord.
Right. Can. So that making you understand the whole process what will be taking place. The heathens, the other nations, right, is to serve us, right? When the earth is or the world is in that position, that is our heaven. All right, that is our heaven, right? That must be done by following laws, commandments, and statutes. Must be done through brotherhood, through sisterhood. As I mentioned before, this is not like the Christian church crying and singing and dancing and hoping that the sky open and somebody or something come to save them. All right, right. This is something we must work at. We must work to obtain the kingdom of heaven. All right, and that is what we're doing every day. Going out on the streets, teaching, right, waking up your brothers and sisters, feeding the poor, right, the destitute, right. That is our job as priests and prophets in the I.S.U.P.K. All right, under commandment generally. All right, and we're the only ones to get the kingdom, by the way. All right, only black people. All right, they have no kingdom of heaven for nobody else. All right, the white man tried to set up some kingdom as Satan at the place upside down right now. All right. So somebody will give me Revelation chapter 21 and verse 2.
Revelation chapter 21 verse 2.
Right.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem,
right,
coming down from the Lord out of heaven.
All right, so that's holy for a minute. If anybody can explain that to me, anybody at all, can give me an idea? Well, except the camp leader, right? Until except Officer Galaman, right? All right, somebody that's not Salaki. Officer Galaman, read it again.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 2.
Right.
And I, John, saw the holy city.
Right, so John saw a holy city. All right, go ahead.
New Jerusalem.
New Jerusalem.
Coming down from God out of heaven.
Coming down from God out of heaven. All right, just to make it easier, somebody just read Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. This shows that more or less gave the context of what taking place to get a better understanding what taking place here. Right.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Right, read it again.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Right, so this is revealing of Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Right, to show unto his servants. All right, the things which must what?
Shortly come to pass.
The things which must shortly come to pass. So these things in Revelation that John received as a vision was to show to the servant, and not for everybody. So that's a start with how we on Revelation right now. Anybody else outside of the nation of Israel, if you read in Revelation, that is not concerning you. You can tear that book out, throw it away, and see what else you can fight up with. Okay, give James one time, right? That ain't concerning you. So if you read the headings, a lot of these scriptures, you're going to realize that this Bible, right, is black history, right? Because a lot of these books or scrolls not concerning any other race, concerning the so-called black man, Native Indian man, and Hispanic man. All right, so this what we're talking about here tonight, concerning heaven and hell is addressed to who? Black man, Native Indian man, and Hispanic man, and nobody else. All right. All right. So anybody can go into that a little bit, or what the field it is. Anybody, Officer Yakar, take a shot at it.
Like I said, verse 2.
All right. Salakia, let us roll and get it. All right, go ahead in the meantime, Salakia.
Revelation 21 and from verse 2, right?
Right.
It said, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven.
Right.
So like as far as I understand, you know, I say the context of heaven. There's different different heavens.
Right.
All right. So there's the heaven of the condition which is the state. But in this context here, we're talking about the heavens, what we call the sky,
right,
or the firmament. And then we have also like space.
Right.
Also as generals and captains say, you know, we call it the fourth dimension.
Right.
Right. So in this case, New Jerusalem, this new city, coming down. I don't know if it's exactly from the firmament, which is the outer space, into the lower heaven, which is the skies, coming directly on.
All right. Chupa Barrett, you want to take a shot at it?
Basically, what is the same order that Mosaic Kingdom will be coming down to earth, basically. So, just like in the prayer, your Father, the same order that the Mosaic Kingdom, the Mosaic dwells, where going to be coming down on earth.
All right.
We're not going to be where the Mosaic dwells. We are on earth was made for us.
Right.
The same order.
Right.
Up there.
Right. All right. Get that temp officer so up. Give me a hit mob day. Give me something.
I John saw the holy city as we read in verse 1 is Abijah.
Right.
As you say in one-on-one. That things that shortly might will talk about.
Right.
Yeah. New Jerusalem is blacks, the Hispanics,
right,
Native Indian.
Right, go ahead.
Rulership.
Right.
Coming down from God out of heaven. Meaning to say that this is our King Yahweh,
right,
which we know as making his appearance
right
on the earth.
All right. Officer Shah.
Right.
What's that shot?
Right. So when we go back to Deuteronomy 28, right?
Right.
Where you say that we went to be placed house no more.
Right.
Right. So we lost the place where we were living.
Right.
Right. So when you come back here, we see that. New Jerusalem.
Right.
With that power, the Mosaic, the combating the Lord's statute and judgment.
Right.
Combating the rightful place to trust. But we didn't lost in the beginning. And get it back in the end.
All right. That is it. All right. We Officer Mike, give me a thing. You're trying or you know you have it?
I ain't trying to have it.
All right, go ahead.
Right? The New Jerusalem, right? Jerusalem being let's say, and I just saw the holy city,
right?
New Jerusalem, right? The holy city, right? What make that city holy or set apart? Because that city will be carrying the laws, statutes, and judgment of the Most High.
Right.
Right? So out of that city will be certainly the order for the rest of the people.
Right.
Right? So the new Jerusalem is like a new rulership.
Right.
Coming from God down to you. Which will be headed by our King Yahweh.
All right. Nice. Officer Mike, you have it or you go take a shot? Much I shot now. Right, because if you have it, tell me. Maybe somebody else will try.
I never have it.
All right.
I'm not take a shot, right? Because New Jerusalem coming out of it's like here.
Right.
And I just saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the most side out of heaven, right? So I don't believe it coming out of the sky.
Right.
Right. So in this heaven that we in that the white man heaven, right? That is how I go pray. John was seeing the New Jerusalem, meaning again, as I think of some, I was seeing the black Spanish and everything.
Right.
Right. Coming out at this heaven. Right. Coming out at the white man heaven. That is how I should pray. Right. From God. Right. You don't see the new so the holy city, New Jerusalem.
Right.
Right. Coming down from the most side out of heaven. Right, so what John was saying, what I want to say it like this is quote unquote righteous men coming out of the white man kingdom.
All right.
That's all.
Good at that.
I'm not sure.
All right. Officer Shah wants to say something. Right.
So back in 2020, right, the reason why we got we placed is because we wasn't keeping the commandments, right? So now we are seeing that here now. Whenever we from board our have to prepare his bride and I'm going for her husband. Now we're seeing that we get back the relationship. We get back that relationship back with the most side.
Right.
So you get back the kingdom, but we lost.
All right. All ain't far, all close. We officer tell so you have it? No, that's not still like you want to find out if you have it or you don't have it. All right. Right, come.
And John saw the holy city, right? New Jerusalem. Coming down from the most side of the river. Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So is it the New Jerusalem, right? Which means our land will come back and inhabit the land, but with the same of Christ in it. So the men, which is the kingdom of heaven.
Right, go ahead.
Understand that Christ, which is the kingdom of heaven, and men, those are the men that will inhabit New Jerusalem. So what coming down from heaven? What coming down from heaven, right?
Go ahead.
Jerusalem, right? The new, our new structure, filled and governed by the men that have the same spirit of the kingdom of heaven. Yeah.
All right, not bad at all. I will go to the camp leader. That was the mark. So we will sorry. Officer. Oh, yeah, I see it. Sister Shamka. All right, look at sister want to answer the question here. Go ahead, sis. All right, that. Right. Right.
That would be like
all right, not bad at all. Hey, you the sister hand. she come the closest. She mentioned something very important. All right, I feel like Officer Tazo wanted to say something. I can get inspired. All right. So we'll go back to the third script here again, right? So now, who was reading the script here? Go ahead, Officer Galavan. Yeah, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 2.
Right.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven.
All right, read it again.
And I, John, saw the holy city.
Right, so you have to remember, John here now having a vision. So he's seeing the holy city. Go ahead, read on.
New Jerusalem.
New Jerusalem. Go ahead.
Coming down from God out of heaven.
And the reason why he's saying this, right? So you have to remove all Christianity. Coming down from God out of heaven is because that is instructions being passed down from the Most High to Christ to the men in the I.S.U.P.K. All right, that is this understanding of the scripture. All right. So I give it away. I wasn't supposed to say it, so I give it away. But in John's vision, if John was in this vision today, what you will be seeing? This same vision. Anybody give me it?
I can't say. I'll take a shot.
Right.
We always say so. I will try to bring it this way.
Right. So John seen that vision. He's seen it today.
John will be seeing the vision, commanding Gen.YAHANNA, if I'm correct.
Go ahead.
And passing down instructions to captains, and captains bring it down to the officers.
All right, get officer Matt. That is exactly what's taking place in the scripture here. All right, the Most High gave instructions to Christ. Christ giving instructions, and it coming all the way down to commanding Gen.YAHANNA. And we receiving these instructions. All right, and read the scripture from the top again.
Right. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God, out of heaven.
Right. Go ahead.
Prepared as a bride, adorned for her husband.
Prepared as a bride, all right? Prepared beautifully, all right? Adorned, make even more beautifully for her husband, all right? That is how John was seeing this. John was in that vision, seeing the kingdom of God being rebuilt, seeing the I.S.U.P.K, seeing the beauty of it, seeing the brotherhood, seeing the sisterhood, right? Seeing all the laws, statutes, and commandments being kept, seeing we observing all the high holy days, all right? Seeing the white man's kingdom fall, all right? That is what John was seeing in this vision, all right? And we want to give the Most High a hand for his grace and for his mercy. I want us in the I.S.U.P.K, all right? We want to give commanding Gen.YAHANNA a hand, all right, for holding on to this truth, all right? We want to give Captain Mashak, all right, a hand, all right, for teaching us and guiding us in this truth, right? And we also want to give the camp leader, Officer Galawan, a hand, all right? Because what we always have to remember is that when we now came into the truth, Officer Galawan was in the truth, right, more or less by himself, holding it down in this hell. And that is not a normal thing to do. Because to get this knowledge and to top it up is really you alone. And he had to hold on this, I think maybe for a year or so, are correct? Yes. Right? And defend it to this time until the Most High drafting more brothers into the truth with him, right? We had to give the brother a hand for defending this truth from that time till we met him. All right? All right, and with that, I pass the class over to Priest and Officer Tazawa. All right.
God, excellent classes, Most High Christ.
Yes. Yes, so that's it. We have an idea how much of the right? Right.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements via the I.S.U.P.K or the 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding Gen.YAHANNA. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or a sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18 and verse 21 and Malachi chapter 3 verses 8 to 10. Means 10 in Hebrew and it's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation is the Right? This is the memorial, the blowing of trumpets on September the 28th. All right, I think Saturday sundown. You can find us in Leviticus chapter 23, verses 24 to 25. The next upcoming event that the I.S.U.P.K have is the annual cookout in Harlem, New York. All right, is from August the 30th to September the 1st. All right, right. They want to get in touch with anybody that across there. If you want to go across there, you know, whoever it is in the Caribbean, whoever, South America, you have visas or medication, you want to see how a family does live together and apply this Bible. Yeah, make some arrangements, you know what I mean, and you can see how best you could make sure that you all could reach across, you know what I mean, and experiences brothers and sisters that the Bible talking about. Yeah. All right. Remind Akim and Akwatian to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for I.S.U.P.K events and materials. If your brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he needs to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, black shirts, black pants, like headband or scarf. And with this, you see Imagem, which means the star. The Fanya Aquadam, rise and face the east, black headed and face the east. Right. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadash, Ayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Tabah, Ratizaka, Ayah, Aisha, Ma'aratisa, Kawa, Ayah, Bashemayim, Tananaw, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Kasalakanaw, Kawatnaw, Kasalaknaw, Kabubatinaw, Walaa, Tabayano, Bonasayawan, Above, Awashino, Ayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Bahala, Batapahara, I will Aman.
All right, in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
All right. Akab is the prayer for the power. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Babukasha, Tananawa, Akab, Rabah, Kan Makal, Makal Madawa, Akab, Lataha, Amatazarayam, Akab, Lakwayam, Amatayam, Akab, Alo Akwat, Atamahala, Agarashan, Hashem, Yahushai, Wadaman.
All right, in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it.
All right, this is the prayer for the blessings for the power structure. Barakata Yahweh, Yahushai, Ramayagala, Walahayim, Matazavia, Alawapian, Asranian, Akotazayan Young, Apial Young, Akwatian, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Wadaman.
It's in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushai. And Michael. And the angel. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captain. The officer. The troopers. And the sister. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Like prophets.
Like prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
Salakia. The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evil and curses.
Send evil and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure.
The treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
The court system.
Court system.
The prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Fuzzy-Komatazi.
Fuzzy-Komatazi.
The gay movement.
Gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of any of thy people.
Of any of thy people.
That seek to stop us.
That seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction.
And bring swift destruction.
Of all the heathen.
All the heathen.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Or try to stop us.
Or try to stop us.
From broadcasting thy words.
From broadcasting thy words.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose.
Let loose.
All the plagues.
All the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
And consume them.
Let the plagues.
Let the plagues.
Shake the house.
Shake the house.
Of the thief and the murderer.
Of the thief and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Michael.
Michael.
And Gabriel.
And Gabriel.
Come down.
Come down.
With the flying saucers.
With the flying saucers.
And punish all the heathens.
And punish all the heathens.
That come up against us.
That come up against us.
As we speak thy word.
As we speak thy words.
Cause it to be known.
Cause it to be known.
By all.
By all.
That it is the angels that have done it.
That it is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake.
Cause them to shake.
At thy coming.
At thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
For Israel, all right. Barak atah Yahweh.
Barak atah Yahweh.
Right. Bless Israel. Look at it. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
I.S.U.P.K.
Abiyah.
Abiyah. Safari.
Safari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah. Magan.
Magan. Magan.
Kiran Kelly.
Kiran Kelly.
Kobe and Kwasi.
Kobe and Kwasi.
Tashika. All the brothers and sisters fighting to come to the truth.
All the brothers and sisters fighting to come to the truth.
Commander General Yahanna.
Commander General Yahanna.
Generals. Captains. Officers.
Troopers.
Sisters. Children.
Aisha.
Tazapa. Yapa.
Patasa. Commanding General Yahanna. General. Captain. The officers. Troopers. Sisters. Children. Barak Napash. Kayalwana. All the brothers and sisters fighting to come into the truth. Osil. Janice. Kinti and family.
Commanding General Yahanna. Generals. Captains. Officers. Troopers. Sisters. All those fighting to come into the truth. Shamka.
Kaya.
Yapa.
Para.
Khalifa.
Commander General Yahanna.
Commander General Yahanna.
Generals.
Generals.
Captains.
Captains.
Officers.
Officers.
Troopers.
Troopers.
Sisters.
Sisters.
Children.
Children.
Have mercy upon all the Israelite of Israel.
Have mercy upon all Israel of Israel.
All that coming into the truth.
Check all that come into the truth.
Commander General Yahanna.
Commander General Yahanna. Generals. Captains. Officers. Troopers. Sisters. Muslim. Janice. Ignitia. Kinti. And family. Harris. And family.
Commander General Yahanna.
Commander General Yahanna.
Generals.
Captains.
Troopers.
Officers.
Yakab.
Radab.
Matazah. John family. Koto family.
All the brothers and sisters coming in the truth.
All the brothers and sisters coming to the truth.
All the brothers and sisters in I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters in I.S.U.P.K. All the children. Zion. Daniela. Wesley. All the brothers and sisters fighting to come to the I.S.U.P.K. Have mercy upon the Israel of Israel.
Have mercy on all Israel.
Have mercy upon
us and you.
Have mercy upon all the children who come us of youth. The Bawa.
Hashem Yahushai.
Hashem Yahushai.
The Wadaman.
The Wadaman.
What you just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it.
And if you want to give the teacher the salute. All right. Imagine. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. We're up.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Rakatam.
There's my time, we chance down. And have a gel, sir, which means 10. Face the sisters. And give the sister knock at the sister salute. All right. For the men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. We're up.
Yahweh Shema Tam Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
All right, sir. Class dismissed.